Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Play action. Here's Young. It's complete. Sanders got it out right. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
So 1st down from the 41.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go. Punt.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Come on, set, cut.
Out of the gun, Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. And going play action, Young. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st.
Ready?
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Young again. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Ready.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Into a crowd. Intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
At their own 13-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Saints, 1st down. A gain of 15.
Off the play action, jump. Headed out right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
This was certainly a call mixed into the game plan this early to try and start the guessing game defensively. Just another wrinkle for that group to deal with.
3rd and just 2 to go.
19, Tigers, set, hut. Trap 60, Rig.
Putting a receiver in motion. Now toss it to Etienne. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, Caleb. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, sack.
So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. Now danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
No gain on the play. Brings up
On second down, it's Etienne. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Here comes the screen for Etienne. On the move into the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Motioning the tight end now. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
70 Lions.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals.
On the keeper, here's Shuck. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
2 yards to the marker. They're going for it here on 4. They send the tight end in motion left. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So the task gets tougher. They're setting up for 4th down.
Ready? 19 Tiger.
Flying for it with Shaw. Throw left side finds Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get the game's first points here in the second. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. The extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the upright. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Reed now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And a nice stop here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready?
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium now. Stick around. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Young working from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs from 37.
Ready?
1st down, Young. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Red, cycle. Let's go now. Ready.
Now Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. They get this down to the 7-yard line.
Let's go.
Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
The Panthers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7.
Here yet again, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal.
Set. Ready.
Again, it's Young. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's intended to. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Sharp looking to pass here. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Etienne again. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That stop made by Derek Brown. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. They go right back to Etienne. Gain's good there, partner. Nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, and this is going to be 4th down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. He'll go quickly to the right. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Finds Sanders. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. And it's, as we expected, partner, the call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
Young on 1st and 10. The Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Trouble, 38.
Looking to throw, Young. Pass brought in by Tenaroa McMillan. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid 3rd down.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy can turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Escapes the pocket. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. This one intended for the running back. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Fitzgerald sends this through, and that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
I don't think there's any question this is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Here we go, here we go. Half ball 80.
We send a man in motion.
70 Ranger. Ready, ready?
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Back to throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for his back, Travis Etienne there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. Looking slant route complete. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback.
Ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here, blue check. Set.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Okay, break.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here, set.
Hubbard again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
On the set.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. It's his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready. Ready?
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Claws red. Come on, set. Ready?
To the air on first down. Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Down. 45. White. Right. White. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Dumps it underneath, Hubbard. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Set. Yellow. 20. Ready.
Here's Young again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking Xavier Leggett's way there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Fitzgerald sends this through, and that's going to give them the lead.
Kate, we know that every one of these NFL games, well, they can take a life of their own every single weekend. Some are high-flying with lots of points. Others, like this one, they're a grinder. When you're in a low-scoring game, every one of these kicks is important.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Now we give to ETN running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll run here following the penalty. The 2nd down run good for 4. That brings up 3rd down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 12.
ETN on 3rd down. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19, Tiger, 19.
He'll throw it. Absolutely fires this one right side. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they do.
Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Look, ready?
They run again with Hubbard. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Nothing for them on second down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Ready.
First and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Young. He's got a man left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers push this to an 8-point game. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Point after try upcoming to make this a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers push the lead to 2 scores now.
16. Saints 7.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Now Shuck to throw. Into the hands of Olave. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Finds a man right side. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
The cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's on target to Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
And the Saints first down.
To throw again here. It's Shuck. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guys with some touches during the game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Shuck now from the gun. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Trayvon Merritt has it. And the Panthers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set, ready, set.
Young working from the gun. Puts everything he has under this one. Big gain downfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took them a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. And dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 7th and
Shotgun snap to Shuck.
36-yard.
Chased out to his right. Well, he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
A gain of 40 yards. And the Saints, 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, here's Shuck. Hits him on the end route. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Shuck working from the gun. Completed to his running back. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Saints trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
19 Tiger.
Trying it right side with ETN. He pushes them a little closer to the 3. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
A 2-yard pickup.
Chuck now on 3rd and goal. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Desperation time here. Buys time, rolling right. And the defender comes away with it. And the Panthers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Ready up.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They're going to pass it here. He passes the 35. Gets some space around midfield. Running down the left side. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Has it at the 7. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Only 2 on the carry there, and it's 3rd and goal from the 4.
Let's go. Cut.
Young to throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Kate, how many times have we sat in meetings and heard from offensive coordinators, you get down to this area, we got to be able to run it. We got to be able to run it. We get time coverage. So you know what you should do? Run it.
Fitzgerald sends this through, and that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. He goes out of bounds on the return. All right, one more snap to play here. They've got a man in motion. Here's ETN to begin the drive. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.